All right, you know who it is. Mr. P helps with Algebra 2. This is Unit 1 Topic 3, SLT number 26. This is a lot like the last video, so if you watched the last video, then this is pretty much the same information, just going a little more in detail, more practice. So transformation we just talked about in the last video, this is actually moving it 2 to the left. Whatever's on the inside always moves the opposite of what you would normally think. This moves it, translates it down 4. So it's taking this function, but it's moving left 2, down 4. And this one right here, so this one over here is a reflection over the y-axis because it's a negative. And this 2, this is actually a horizontal shrink. So that's actually stretching it out. It's shrinking like this. And the minus 3 makes it translate down 3. So there's 3 transformations going on here. So this 5 is a vertical stretch. The minus 1 is translating down 1. This is a reflection over the x-axis, and this is being translated up 5. Okay, so the notes are pretty much the same as you saw in the last video. So this A does 2 things. If it's positive, then it's going to, so if it's positive, it just stays what it is. So if it's negative, it's going to reflect it over the x-axis. So first of all, it determines if it's reflected over the x-axis or not. Otherwise, it's going to be on the top half. If the B is a negative, it's going to reflect it over the over the y-axis. This is a vertical. Also, if this is greater than 1, it's a vertical stretch. If it's less than 1, if it's a fraction, then it's going to actually compress it or shrink the entire graph. And if B is greater than 1, then it's going to shrink it. It's going to shrink it horizontally like this. Remember, it's the opposite of what you would think. And if it's a fraction, it's actually going to widen it out. It's going to stretch it out like this. All right, and last but not least, C and D. C determines if it moves left or right. So if it's minus a number, then it's actually moving to the right. If it's plus a number, then it's moving to the left. And D, if it's minus number, it's going down. If it's plus a number, it's going up, just like you normally would think. Okay, so this is moving right 2, and this is being a vertical stretch. It's being stretched out by a dilation factor of 3. This is moving left 2 and up 7. Those are the transformations there. So this is log base 4. So it's got first of all, it's got an asymptote of negative 3. And the reason I know that is because negative 3 plus 3 is 0. Whatever it takes to make the inside 0 is your asymptote. But it's also got a transformation that's been slid down 2. So what would have been right here 1 away has actually slid down here. So the function is going to look something like this. And the next number is going to be 4 away. Okay, so I kind of messed that up, so let's try that again. So if this is the y-intercept, so 1, 2, 3, 4, because it's log of 4. And there it is. So domain being anything greater than negative 3, range is infinite. It can be all real numbers. The asymptote is x equals negative 3. And the transformation, as I had mentioned before, oh no, I haven't mentioned that. That's left 3, down 2. All right. Quick video, very short. Thanks again for watching. Have a great day.